What's up, guys? I normally don't post videos like this or talk about this stuff that have to do with bodybuilding, but I just watched Nick's Strength and Powers video, and I just want to put my little opinions on it as well. I want to start by saying I respect Nick's Strength and Power. I followed him for probably a couple of years now. He's probably one of the biggest voices in the bodybuilding community, so I know he probably represents a lot of people's, like, he has similar opinions to a lot of people. And the specific video I'm talking about is the classic physique vacuum pose, Breon Ansley, and he's talked about it multiple times. So, you know, I've thought this multiple times, but I never, felt the need to say anything, because, like, who cares? No one follows me. But, free country, so I figured I would. I just want to start by saying, as far as I'm aware, and if I was on stage and I was bodybuilding or doing any type of competitive beauty contest sport thing, I'm gonna hit poses that are flattering, are flattering, you know what I mean? Besides the mandatory pose you have to hit, I'm gonna hit poses that are more flattering and that set me apart from the other competitors. The person right on Breon's ass is Chris Bumstead, a person who hits a fucking amazing vacuum pose. So why would I go then and copy the second place's routine when I'm winning, doing what I'm doing, and also he can hit a fucking better vacuum pose than me? I don't think Breon hits a bad vacuum pose. He can obviously hit the vacuum pose. I saw the picture, but it's not as deep, and I'm assuming he doesn't practice it because he doesn't do it. He's doing his own thing. He's setting himself apart. This man's doing splits on stage and shit. Like, he's embodying his inner Kai Green, and that's what he's focusing on. And he's focusing on the crunched abs, or whatever the fuck he's doing. And you don't see Chris Bumstead switching his routine up because he's losing. Like, you're gonna do something that you look best in, you know what I mean? And as someone who's winning, why change that up? You're just gonna continue to improve that same routine. And I understand, a lot of you guys just want to see someone hit a vacuum pose. You love the vacuum pose. You think it's part of, the golden era, classic, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, the competitor's going to do something that makes him look best. And, if it was a mandatory pose, he'd be hitting it, but it's not. So I personally don't care about it. I don't think he should be hitting the pose if he doesn't look amazing in the pose. I think he should keep on doing his acrobatic shit on stage, his flexibility shit, and all that. And, if they make it a mandatory pose, because you guys love that shit, then, we'll see him doing it. But another thing is, the vacuum pose is kind of a taxing fucking pose. Posing in general is taxing. I don't know if you guys pose for fun in the mirror or whatever. I don't know how people work out. But, like, the vacuum pose is kind of a taxing pose. So, like, if it's not your best pose and, like, you don't look amazing doing it, that's going to kind of cause the rest of your routine to suffer. For example, he also said that, a lot of people think he couldn't do the vacuum pose beforehand. And a lot of people don't see bodybuilders, like open class bodybuilders, doing vacuum poses because they can't. I don't think that's true. I personally don't think that's true, because even when I was fat as fuck, I could hit a vacuum pose. Obviously, like, it wasn't deep because my gut was everywhere. But, like, you can hit a vacuum pose. You just practice it for, like, 2 weeks or something, just kind of, like, sucking your belly button into your spine. That's how I was kind of taught how to do the pose. But, I don't know, man. I just don't think it's super necessary, I think his routine's amazing, and at the end of the day, it's a beauty contest, and he's an artist. You know what I mean? So he's gonna hit the pose that make him look the best. I think if the vacuum pose was a super complimentary pose to his physique that he thought could set him apart from the competition, he'd be hitting it. Just like Chris Bumstead hits it, because, he looks fucking great in the vacuum pose. That's just my opinion. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.